Hello everyone, my name's Dean. Let's talk crypto. This is where you subscribe for daily Bitcoin updates and technical analysis. We track the price of Bitcoin as a proxy for the cryptocurrency markets at large. Today is October 7th, 2022. I hope you're having a great Friday wherever you are. Today I need to record this live stream a little earlier than usual because I have some personal things to take care of later on. So I'm going to have to do a quick hit right now and then sort of carry on with my day. Hope everybody's well. We're going to talk obviously about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about this dip in the cryptocurrency markets, and I'm going to tell you why I am not overreacting to this and what I am watching and why I'm very, 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 very confident that the next big move is up and that we do not have much lower to go in this dip. All right, so if that interests you, then keep watching. All right, let's get started. So let's start with the Bitcoin chart, okay? We're on the small time frames, and on the small time frames, all I can say is you don't mind really seeing strong bullish divergence on the small time frames, okay? Right here. This is yet to be confirmed, but you're seeing basically strong bullish divergence play out on the 15-minute time frame. All right, it is a small time frame, but you're seeing that play out for sure on the 15-minute time frame. Okay, and this looks like, if you zoom out really quickly, actually let's zoom back to the 15-minute time frame. No, I showed you that. Zoom out on the hourly time frame. You didn't do much, okay? A lot of people are overreacting. You didn't do much. You went up. You went up in this move, and you retraced. You came back down, but you didn't come down even 100%, okay? If you take your Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom of this move all the way to the top, you've retraced beyond the 618, okay, which tells you that this wasn't impulsive, which, okay, that's not out of, that's not something that's surprising because that is a bit underwhelming as an impulsive move in a new bull market, yeah? It's just, it's not much, right? So you come up and you come down in 3. You come up in 5, you come down in 3. It looks like you're targeting that 0786, okay? And if you're not targeting the 786, you're targeting something between the 786 and, the 1618. Essentially, this is telling you, price is telling you that it's creating a corrective wave, okay? It's just a correction. There's nothing more, nothing less, okay? Another way you can read this is a 3-wave move and this is a 3-wave move. Do you understand? So at the end of the day, there's nothing out of the ordinary here. You're still in this channel. Nothing's happened. Okay, for people who read price and they're really hung up on what the price is, and that's all they care about, like what's happening now. And then that's their read on the market. For those people, I would say look at this channel that we've been in since the 19th of September, okay? And you can see that we haven't done anything, okay? That's one. Okay, the second bit is, if you want to analyze what's likely to happen given this recent dip, once again, you look at this channel. Let's get rid of our momentum indicator. You look at this channel and you see, okay, this is an initial break of structure. This is a 3-wave move, okay? This looks like a 3-wave move that complements that 3-wave move. This looks like a 3-wave move. That's the second 3-wave move up. This looks like another 3-wave move, which complements that 3-wave move. Okay, again, you see some semblance of AB basing, 2 degrees. There's nothing really telling you that this is bearish, okay? That's what I'm going to say, right? Just looking at Bitcoin's chart without any more analysis. There's nothing unequivocally or there's nothing fundamentally bearish about what we just had, okay? So on the hourly time frame, looking at our momentum indicators, you can see that, you can see that you're oversold, okay? So you're in oversold territory. That's a great territory to bounce and make positive price action. You go on your 4-hourly time frame, you're also oversold. That's a great place to make positive price action, from which to make positive price action. Now on the daily time frame, you're just coming into kind of the middle territory, which is not overbought, but in the middle, okay? Which is it's okay. But again, there's nothing quintessentially bearish about this move. And what did I say yesterday? You're looking for that rounded bottom. And what you don't want is for us to break the integrity of that rounded bottom. Okay? In some way, shape, or form, we should move up soon, given the anatomy or given the price action that this region has shown us. We want to move up, because that would be consistent with forming a bottom, a long-term bottom, from which you launch up and make positive price action, okay? Yeah, can you wick down? Sure. I don't think that ends the world, but you do want to move at some point in the near future up and out of this region, okay? So that's my read on Bitcoin. So if I was just reading Bitcoin, I would be, I don't know, I wouldn't be one way or the other sold on bearish or bullish, okay? Because, you know, a lot of things could happen. There's a high degree of, I don't really know, you know, price action can look one way or another. I'm trying to read corrective price action. There's a high level of variance. There's a high level of uncertainty, even if I'm able to read some of these moves. I don't know the context, you know, you could get 2 degrees of A/B basing in a wave 4 correction, you know what I mean? Like, it's still confusing. What gives me a lot of confidence, what gives me a ton of confidence, is looking at this chart, okay? This is the chart people should be watching, all right? For those of you who know, we're looking at, or who don't know, we're looking at the DXY, the US dollar currency index. This is the market maker. The markets move as this moves, okay? So on the 4-hourly time frame, just like I said yesterday, this is actually expected, okay? We've gotten our rejection from these high levels, okay? From the top of this ascending broadening wedge, you got your rejection, you made a double top here, and then you broke down. You broke down in 5 waves. What comes after 5 waves? 3 waves, okay? That's exactly what you're getting. So nothing that has happened in Bitcoin or the US or the US dollar currency index is actually surprising, because you get 5 waves, and after 5 waves you get 3 waves, and then after those 3 waves you get another 5 waves. You see what I mean? And then you get another 3 waves, then you get another 5 waves. You're just matriculating down in impulse, okay? This is what you should expect, okay? And another thing is, if this indeed is an impulse, what we should be able to do is do the following. Take the time it took to form these 5 waves down, okay? 6 days and 8 hours. And then the time it took to form this 3-wave up. 2 days and 20 hours. Now, question is, this is about 1/3 of the time, and we should expect balance of probability, waves of the same degree are typically equal or comparable in time and in price. So this wave down has taken much longer than this wave up. Maybe about half of the time, okay? So is that okay? I don't know, okay? Is that equal? No, not at all equal. But is there a degree of sort of proportionality? Maybe. If you say, you know, you could expect this 2-wave move to be or this 3-wave move, this wave 2, to be 50% of wave 1? Maybe. I don't know, okay? But that's just something to have a look at, okay? So that's not a point for, oh, this is definitely a wave 2, but just looking at the price action, reading 5 waves and reading 3 waves up, this is likely to be a wave 2. Another reason why I think it's likely to be a wave 2 is if you take the price analysis of these 5 waves down, you see that these 3 waves hit almost to the dollar on the 618, the phi ratio of these 5 waves down. And we know that waves 2 typically do not retrace beyond the 618 of the initial wave, the initial impulsive wave, okay? 1 second, guys. I'm gonna have to open the door. Give me 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves. Hey, nice hash. What's up? I'm gonna step away for just a second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, so I do believe that it's very likely that we do get a rejection at this point in the US dollar index, okay? And that this was a 1, 2, 3 wave move, okay? Because this to me seems like an A wave, a 3-wave move B wave, and then an impulse 5 waves up, and this is the consolidation reversal at the phi ratio of this wave right here, bringing us down into wave 3, which should correspond or correspondingly sort of lead us into a big pump in Bitcoin and the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm seeing. There's nothing really kind of mysterious or crazy about it. Like, we've gotten the rejection we were looking for. Like, this was it. We've gotten that rejection. This is expected. At some point, you're going to get a wave 2. You know, it's going to matriculate down. Nothing goes in a straight line. All the while, if you really look at Bitcoin, you can see that we've maintained this channel and this channel. So really nothing's happened, and then we're coming up, up, up. We're making higher lows here, and most importantly, we're making that rounded bottom. So that's my case. This is what I'm looking at. That's why I'm focusing on the DXY. I'm not overreacting one bit. Looking at the altcoin market, just having a look, it is absolutely essential that these altcoins like Cardano, for instance, hold this support and move from these levels of support. Absolutely essential, or else there's much lower to go. Okay, much lower to go, because I'm not seeing that there's no real leeway for some of these assets like Cardano, which clearly has been on support for about 144 days, to lose it. Do you see what I mean? And if you look at Cardano, this is a daily time frame. Let's just jump into the 4-hourly time frame. Guys, if you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. You've got a nice looking impulse, 3-wave move up, or a 5-wave move up, whatever it is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, perhaps, a 3-wave move down. If you take your Fibonacci retracement tool from all that price action, okay, maybe you pull it from here. Okay, because this is actually where that move starts. This is a flat correction. A 3, 3, expect a 5. So, should I say flat correction? Maybe not a flat correction, but yeah, you could say a flat correction, where you get a 5-wave move here. Actually, it can't be a 3. It can't be a 5, 3, 5 because you breached the 618. So it has to be a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. It has to be a 3, 3, 5. Yeah, it has to be a flat correction. And so that is likely the next big move. Right here, you can see you're crossed bullish on the 4-hourly time frame. You're completely oversold. Go on the daily time frame. You have a lot of runway to the upside. On the hourly time frame, you're making this potential reversal pattern here. Okay, so on the small time frames, you don't look bad. Dodo, same thing. You don't look bad. So I do expect some assets to already start running, to already start responding, kind of like Zilliqa right here, right, and break these levels to the upside, okay, as the US dollar index starts breaking down. Yeah, Cadena, for instance, look at this. You go up in what seems to be a 3-wave move, you come down in what seems to be a 3-wave move, okay, or maybe the 3-wave move is like this, yeah, and this is the consolidation reversal. So my next big move is still up. I'm not overreacting, guys. In all of this, I mean, look at what you see in BNB. This is very, very, very clean consolidation reversal pattern, okay? This is clearly a reversal of this trend right here. The retrace here is massive. You retraced in one go pretty much all of this. A big portion of this, not all of it, obviously, but a big portion of this, forming a double bottom for reversal. Litecoin, let's see. Whenever you see a 3-wave move down, remember, 3 waves means correction. 1, 2, 3, right? If you want a proper impulse down, you're looking for 5 waves. See 5 waves up, some sort of variation of 5 waves up, or maybe, to be honest, let's zoom out, because that doesn't make any sense. Once again, a 5 through 5 is a zigzag. You don't break the 618 in a zigzag. Let's see. So in Litecoin, first thing I see is my momentum indicator showing me a double bottom on the 4-hourly time frame, completely oversold. I'm looking at this channel, okay, that we've been in since September 19th. This is very important. I see an A wave, a B wave. Let's see. This is my A, this is my second B wave. These are consolidation reversal patterns that I'm seeing, guys. I'm seeing, again, this is not like gospel, this is not like 100%, but if I had to read this gun to my head, I'm reading 2 degrees of AB basing right here. Yeah? And this move that we've just experienced is the last bit of this flat correction right here. And that is the counter wave to this. Okay? So for me, I don't see anything bearish about this, right? We've maintained structural integrity of these channels. We're at the bottom of the channels. We're at support. On the momentum indicator, we're at bottom at support, and we're bouncing on the small time frames at support. Okay? There's 2 things that are bullish: green candles and support. Okay? Support is also bullish, right? People may sometimes ignore the fact that support is bullish, but you know, that's where you really make the money. Identifying key support. Dogecoin. I'm seeing a rounded bottom. That's the first thing that jumps out at me. That's a very rounded bottom, okay? And again, that's a channel that we've been in since September 19th, okay? And it turns out to be something like, let's see, a 3-wave move here, a 3-wave move, let's see, this is the 3-wave move, a 3-wave move there, a 3-wave move there, oops, wait, let's see, yeah, 3-wave move there, this is a pivot, so that's 5, let's see, I think that respects the 618, right here, yep, so that's a pivot, and that's a zigzag, right, so that's 5 waves up, 3 waves down, expect 5 waves up, that's a zigzag right here, so a 5-3-5 is a zigzag. Let's just zoom in for people who may not be able to see that. So all of this I count as 2 degrees of AB basing. This I count as a pivot, okay? And so when I zoom into that, I see 5 waves up, 3 waves down, and I expect 5 waves up to get me into my impulse, okay? Impulsive price action. So that's my read on the market. Yeah, I'm not overreacting. You know, if you're really careful on the charts, you're not overreacting to this. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to check something. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Guys, I'm having trouble with my dishwasher. But my repair guy was really good. He was quick. So yeah, I went down the watch list, I think, already. RSR, this one's down the most, but it's because it was up the most. And you see, look at this right here. Look at this bullish divergence right here. This is why I would not overreact. And I know we've been waiting for these moves for so long. But this is where the money is made. You know? You remain patient. You keep paying attention. Yeah, we come in and day out. We're paying attention to what the market's doing. But we remain patient and convicted. You know, we have conviction in our reads. Look at this strong bullish divergence. So you did in RSR, reserve rights, and we're well into the profit on this one. You went up 100%. Now you're going down about 20%. You know what I mean? Like, this is why, you know, this is how you make money. You don't care about the 20%. Because you know nothing goes up in a straight... Whoops. You know that nothing goes up in a straight line. Whoops. Nothing goes up in a straight line. So you expect these pullbacks, okay? So this pullback is much ado about nothing. Now, I think that this pullback in RSR is actually a wave, an A wave. It looks to me like it's an A wave targeting wave 4 of the previous trend, right? And so you might get something like this at the end, but I don't know. So I'm still in the trade. I'm still waiting. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the market, guys. Is there anything anybody wants me to look at? If not, I'm going to try and keep it brief. Let's have another look at the DXY. Let's have a look at the SPX. It's Friday, why not? Okay, so the DXY is topping out. It's, I believe, putting in a consolidation reversal pattern. I think what you got, once again, is an A, B, C. All of this, whoops, not all of that. All of this is an impulse. So if you go in the smaller time frame, like 15-minute time frame, you can see it goes something like this. Let's say this is, it's hard to read, that's what it is. This is hard to read. I want to say your 5 waves is up here, and then your consolidation reversal starts over here. Or no, your 5 waves ends here probably. Okay, and then this is A, B, A, B. Okay, you're putting in your second degree B wave before the pivot and drop. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the SPX. Bitcoin dominance we don't really need to worry about, but it is turning around, going back up. So the SPX, you're not really doing much on the SPX. And again, people who are bullish on the SPX, remember, you need 2 degrees of AB basing, and you haven't done that yet. And so let's track that. Like, before you reverse into this impulse, you're going to need This is 1 degree right here. This is a wave, a B wave. I think this isn't your small a. I think you're putting in 1, 2, 3. You're probably going to put in a small b like that, right? Because you're already getting that 3-wave move down. It's likely that you get this move right here. So the SPX is going to frustrate a lot of people because you're not going to make any lower lows necessarily, but what you're not going to do is rocket up, okay? But I do think that Bitcoin and altcoins and the rest of the cryptocurrency markets, they're going to show significant positive price action, but the SPX won't. And so I do really strongly anticipate this move. I'm going to put it in just so I know my analysis later on. Something like this. Okay, we'll just put that in there. We'll see how that works out. But I would not be surprised one little bit if that ended up being the move we got in the SPX. So we're just gonna leave that in and see how that works on the larger time frame. Okay, let's change that color. Let's put it. Let's make it purple. Okay, so yeah, so for RSR, unless we break significant highs with this next move, we're coming back down here. We're coming back down here. Or in this region. But I don't know. This may be a continuation, right? Remember, you can always have these ending diagonals, right? So I don't know. I'm going to wait for this next move to see how high this goes. But if this next move is concerted and it's just a 3-wave move up like that, like a B wave, I know we're definitely coming up or coming back down. Yeah. So that's my read on RSR. Yeah, Bitcoin's looking like it is bouncing from this support. It is bouncing from this support. XRP, is it finally going to break out? Okay, that breakout that I called yesterday is still on. I'm not sort of just because that was yesterday's show and today is 24 hours later, I'm not necessarily saying that is no longer on the table. Okay, I know it's a daily show, but moves don't always happen in the 24-hour span. I'm still seeing a breakout regardless of this dip. I'm still seeing a breakout. Won't be surprised if it happens sooner than later. A lot of people are going to be surprised, especially people who overreact to little dips in the market because they only know how to read price and not price action. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Guys, if there's nothing else, I think we're going to call it a stream. Enjoy your Fridays. Let's talk tomorrow. Hopefully, we have some big green candles to talk about. Osman, what's up? He says, hi, Dean. My utility tokens have been performing well, but LDO and NEAR have been going down without showing much strength. Do you think quickly take a look at LDO? Thanks. Yeah, let's. We have time. Let's take a look at both LDO, Lido, I think, and NEAR protocol. So LDO. Let's do this one. And then NEAR. Let's do this one. Okay, let's start out with LDO. Okay. Oh, Lido has been doing really well. Osman, so this is when you know your impatience is talking. you're not speaking objectively. Also, it depends when you got in this trade, right? If you got in this trade anytime here, then obviously you're not worried at all. Actually, this, you know what? I'm just gonna check something really quickly. I think NIR is going to, or RSR is going to hit the top of this channel. I'm sorry, I'm gonna get back to LDO in a second, but it reminded me of something. I'm seeing a retest of the top of this channel right here. And perhaps a breakout, taking you much higher. I don't know why I just thought of that, but that is likely. Okay, back to LDO. I don't think that this is at all a bad chart. This is a really great chart. This is a really strong chart, okay? This is a chart, Osman, that is clearly, this is a trend. If you want to look at the overarching trend, this is the dominant trend. This is the correction. This is very, very clear. Here you don't, this is the trend, this is the counter trend, or this is the dominant move, and this is the counter move. This is what you expect. Right? That's what you expect. So yeah, it's been doing really, really, really well. And I mean, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's very hard not to see that, right, Osman? 5 waves up, 3 waves down. So you got and actually the 5th wave ends right here. This is textbook ending diagonal. You see this? 3, 3, 3, 3. Sorry. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in to count this properly. But I like this. I really like this chart. Let me just say this. If you haven't invested in NIR protocol, or Lido, sorry, we're looking at Lido. If you haven't invested in Lido and you want a good entry, this is a great entry. Financial advice. Financial advice. This is what this chart is telling me. Okay? This is an ending diagonal. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. This is your textbook ending diagonal. And okay, so if you're dealing with a rising wedge, just pattern trading, you know that your rising wedge breaks down to where? The base of where it was formed. There's so many things that when I read this chart tell me this is exactly when you want to enter again. Let's say you're in the trade, you add to your position here if you wanted to add your position. If you weren't in the trade, this is when you get into the trade, because this is telling you that this is a strong trend. Whoops. This is a strong trend because you see the impulse, you see the 5-wave move very clearly, right? Quintessential ending diagonal that you typically get at the end of wave 5 of a trend. Okay, if you really want to measure everything, right? There's so many ways to do this, but like this is how I invest. I just invest in stuff that I see very clearly like this, and then just wait for it to play out. And a high degree of probability it's going to play out. If you take this, you measure wave 1, okay? Retracement of wave 2. Your wave 3 comes to exactly where you should expect it to 1618. So this is high probability. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, which is approximately the same size as wave 1. Everything about this is textbook. Textbook 5 waves up, 3 waves down. You take your retracement tool, your Fibonacci retracement tool of this, all of it from the beginning to the end of the 5-wave diagonal, and you see, oh, very nice, a 382 retracement, and we know that wave 1 retraces in wave 2 to about to the 382, between the 382 and the 2 between the 382 and the 618 in 3 waves, okay? And here you got A, which is a 3-wave move, 1 2 3, you can see that here. B, 1 2 3, and then C, which is very bullish. I'm going to tell you why this is so bullish. This is so fucking bullish. I might even take a position on this because I like it so much. I might take a position on it. This is really bullish. Okay, so typically wave 2 retraces to the 618, okay? Between the 0.5 and the 618, your typical wave 2 retracement, okay? And your typical wave 2 retracement is a sharp retracement, right? It's a zigzag. You know, most of market participants don't believe in the first wave being real, okay? So they sell into strength. But here, what you got is that 3-wave move, but only to the 382. You put in your zigzag, but your impulse of the zigzag happened to be an ending diagonal. Okay? Basically, it's a trailing diagonal. It's basically, instead of retracing down, you're retracing sideways. When you're retracing sideways, that shows the price doesn't want to go down. This is going to pop. This is going to pop. Actually, while we're on stream, I'm going to put this trade in because I do not want to miss it. Thank you, by the way, Osman. I know very little about this. I know very little about this asset, like fundamentally. But I know it's okay. But I'm just gonna invest a little bit, maybe on high leverage, just because I like it so much. Okay, so I'm putting this in now. I'm not going to tell you how much, but I'm just going to put in a little bit. Okay. Actually, let me first check that it's on this platform that I want to buy into. Sorry, one second. One second. Yeah, Lido looks really good. I'm gonna carry on. Okay, I see it here. So I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna buy some stable coins so I can make this trade. Okay, I'm just gonna wait a little bit. Here we go. Okay. I just love this chart. I really do. Okay, so I'm gonna wait a few minutes before my stable coins hit, and then I'm going to buy in. This is gonna pop any moment now. Okay, so this right here is a 3-3-5. Okay, this is a complete 3-wave move, retracing these 5 waves. Okay, you literally retraced it to the minimum retracement. That's saying I'm going to follow the rules, but I'm not going to do any more because I'm so bullish. This is such a bullish chart right here. This is such a bullish chart. And I'm sure you can see that for a lot of assets in the market right now. Okay. 4-hourly time frame, our momentum indicator is telling us it's bullish. It's right here. It's oversold on the 4-hourly time frame. On the daily time frame, it is close. It is not yet overbought, but it's showing strength. It's showing strong bullish divergence. Guys, look at this. Strong bullish divergence on the daily time frame. Prove it to yourselves. This is why you don't overreact. Lower low in price action, higher low. I mean, this is so fucking bullish right here. Higher low on the momentum indicator right here. Okay? I don't know if anything else is this bullish right now. You see some... There's no strong bullish divergence on Cardano. Do you see strong bullish divergence on Bitcoin? No, I don't see it. Dodo, I don't see it. Dot, I really don't see anything this bullish right now. Like in the short in the immediate short term. That is gonna go. Let's see. Even XRP is not showing me that kind of strong bullish divergence. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that bullish that's confirmed on the daily time frame. Okay, this is gonna go, and I'm gonna tell you where this is gonna go. Quite simply, on the daily time frame, you see a 5-wave move up, you see a 3-wave move down. It's likely that this, okay, balance of probability, take us down or up to around the 1618, okay? That's your likely target, your next target. Can it go before that? Can it hit the 1 and put in a concerted wave 3? Sure. Could it be extended and go beyond the 1618 and a 2 Fibonacci extension tool? Obviously. Or 2 Fibonacci extensions? Sure. But your immediate target is $34.50. Your immediate target. Okay, I'm going to take a second and I'm going to see if I can get into this trade, and I'm going to do this. I'm going to go on the smaller time frames because I'm going to do this with some leverage, so I got to make sure I do not put in a margin that's too small. Okay, I'm going to count this real quick. Guys, if you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. I don't like to trade all the time. I haven't put in trades for a while, but I'm just compelled to put this trade in right here. Okay, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right here. This is your A wave targeting wave 4 of the previous trend. Again, all of this theory, all of these rules that I talk about all the time, put it into practice. You read your charts, you see it over and over and over and over and over again. That's the only way, the only reason rather, you should be using something. If you see it over and over and over and over again, and you prove it to yourself, and then you could put money on it, right? I'm not putting money on high leverage if I haven't proven this to myself, you know? So you put your initial break of structure, you 3-wave move down. This is it, all right? AB, maybe you put in another AB base after this, but this is at least your first degree of AB basing. If you need more, maybe you put in after this, but I mean, this is legit. Okay, so what I would do is, well, what I'm going to do, not what I would do, this is what I'm doing, rather. I'm seeing that. Okay, we just touched the 786. Okay, maybe. Okay, I'm looking at seeing where I can allow price to go, the lowest I can allow price to go. That's what I'm looking at, by the way, for those of you interested. Okay. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm going to put this trade in. Then we can look at... Okay, it's still not hit yet. Still not hit yet. But I think like 130 would be like something I'm comfortable. Put my stops or my invalidation below 130. Something like that. Okay, so Lido, extremely bullish. It's like literally about to pop any moment now. As I read it. Okay, that probably will be one of the first to go. And I'm going to add it to the watch list because I am going to open a position. Okay, near. Okay, 4-hourly time frame. Let's start on the daily. Actually, let's go monthly. Auto. That looks to me on the high time frames for this near protocol. This is a 3-wave move, and this is a 3-wave move. Okay, so high time frame. I'm gonna take my Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom here to the top here. I'm looking at this 3-wave move. Looks like you're retracing to the golden pocket between the 0.5 and the 618. Maybe there's a 5-wave sequence in here. I'm not really sure, to be honest. So on the monthly time frame, it's not super clear what's going on. On the weekly either, I'm not exactly sure what's going on. Okay, but this jumps out to me. This candle right here, obviously because it's a big wick showing strong buying pressure in this range that we've been in. Okay, wouldn't be surprised if this was May 12th. Okay, go on the daily time frame. Again, there are only so many patterns in the cryptocurrency market. There's the May 12th consolidation reversal pattern, and then there's the June 18th consolidation reversal pattern. Maybe there are a couple exceptions, but I haven't seen that many. Like 99% of all charts follow this pattern. So again, this was an automatic rally right here. So that was my big A, this is my big B, this is my small A, this is my small B. I mean, that's a textbook easy read right here for consolidation reversal. So let's go back to the daily time frame. Guys, if you're getting value, please like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, what's going on here? I don't know what's going on. Okay, can I? Okay, I'm gonna put my Lido. I'm gonna put my Lido trade in. So give me 1 second. It's ready. Jeez, how do I get my screen back? It's annoying. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Let's put this in. All right. So I'm putting in, guys, there's going to be a little silence. I just need to focus and put this in, put my Lido trade in. So pardon me. Just give me 2 minutes. I mean, but to be honest, everything looks good in this, at the bottom of a market, everything looks good, right? But this is particularly bullish and it excites me, so that's why I want to invest in it. Let's see. Let's see. I'm still trying to figure out what leverage to use. Alright, let's turn on my... I don't want to mess this up. Almost done, almost done. You can't rush these things, yeah? I want to be aggressive, but at the same time, I don't want to be foolhardy. Yeah, that's possible. Okay. I'm gonna do this. Okay, it's in. All right. Okay. Okay. I really like this chart. Like really like it. All right. All right, it's in. Let's wait and see. Let's see, what's it look like on the smaller time frames? Excuse me, guys, just put this trade in. Okay. I really like this chart. I love it. All right, that's it. All right, now let's look at near. Sorry about that. So as I was saying, near protocol, you have this channel that you pretty much have throughout the market. You have your orthodox low on May 12th. You have 2 degrees of AB basing. That's your big A, that's your big B. This is your small A, this is your small B. And now you have a small pivot at the base of this 140 plus day consolidation reversal pattern or consolidation reversal channel. You're likely to test not just the top of the channel, but break it. So, I mean, near is not looking any worse than most of the rest of the altcoin market. Osman, like it is doing exactly what we should expect, right? Put in its 2 degrees of AB basing and then its pivot. And now if you want to focus on the small time frames, we can look and see if this second degree B wave, okay, which is a 1, 2, 3 wave move, is finished. So obviously A of B is finished, B of B is finished. This looks like a zigzag. This is 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks like a B wave. That's between 0.5 and 618 of this 5 wave move. This is a zigzag. And then again, a 5 wave move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe an ending diagonal there. Okay. So I think this is it. This is your small pivot right here. which on a smaller time frame you can also count 2 degrees of AB basing in, right? Theory to practice. You just prove it to yourself. You go on your smaller time frames, and you keep counting them, and you keep counting them, and you keep counting them until you get tired, and you get really used to these counts, counting these corrective waves. It's the only way to get really fluent in reading them. Okay, so you have once again a three-wave move up, targeting wave 4 of the previous trend. Here it looks like you have a B wave, okay? Here, this looks like this looks like a big A wave here. And then this looks like a B wave. So again, in the scheme of things, nothing out of the ordinary. On the larger time frame, you're at support. On the smaller time frame, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. You're putting your pivot in. So I'm not worried about near. It doesn't look out of the ordinary. But it is it frustrating? Is it annoying? Yeah, absolutely. But it doesn't look bad at all. It doesn't look weak at all. Okay? And is there anything bullish about this? Let's see. You are preparing to put in some strong bullish divergence. Do you see that? Look, you have a downtrend here. You have an uptrend forming, with successive bottoms crossing bullish while you're increasing your support. So you have rising support and you have falling support here. Downtrend, uptrend in the momentum. So that's quite bullish, okay? On the smaller time frames. This is hourly time frame. Do you see it on the 4-hourly time frame? On the 4-hourly time frame, the only thing I would say is bullish is the fact that you're crossed bullish you're crossed bullish, or you're double bottoming rather, in oversold territory. And you're wicking, or you're showing support on this move. It seems as if you put in, is it a 5-wave move or a 3-wave move? Let's see. You put in some move, looks like a 5-wave move, and then a 3-wave move down, respecting the 0618 of that 5-wave move. Okay, so that's what I would say is bullish on that. All of these things are, in the large scheme of things, bullish because this is the bottom of the market. Okay, Lido is particularly bullish. Okay, so that's what I'll say to that, Osman. Yeah, everybody's impatient, Osman. Like we come here every day, we talk about the same shit, and we're looking for pumps in the market. We're expecting a pump in the market. We're holding support, which is great, but we're waiting for big green candles. We haven't gotten big green candles, so yeah, we're all impatient. Completely understood. Yeah, so I'm excited for my Lido trade. I really like that chart. And hopefully I didn't overdo it on how aggressive I am on that, but whatever. I'll figure it out. Alright, that's it for me, guys. If there's nothing else, we're going to call it a stream. Have a great rest of your weekend, or have a great Friday. We'll talk tomorrow. I think we're going to get a move soon. I think we're definitely going to get a move. Well, not definitely. Nothing's definite. But we're likely to get a move in Lido and some really bullish assets. But just having a look at the DXY, which we'll have a look at right now. Right? I think this is it. The top of wave 2. And you know what comes after wave 2? Wave 3. That's the longest, the most impulsive, and the most important of the Elliott wave. So if this analysis is correct, I mean, we should expect a green weekend and pumping into the weekend, right? Because this should be some sort of a rejection here, starting at this point, where you get an A wave, which is a 3-wave move down to wave 4 of the previous trend. Guys, again, the theory to practice. You talk about all of these trends and, these rules and stuff like that. I'm not going to talk about them if they don't work and if I don't use them every day. I read this in Prechter and Frost. I read this in Elliott Waves Made Simple. And then I looked at the charts, and hundreds of charts, thousands of charts, thousands of hours, day in and day out, day in and day out. I see the same stuff. Okay? However you want to count this, if this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, okay? This is, okay, so this is A wave, targeting wave 4 of the previous trend. This is my B wave. This is, so that's my big A, this is my big B. Works on the other side as well, right? We usually talk about this on the opposite side because we're looking at bullish moves, right? The bottom of the market, but worked in the other way as well. This is small a, this is small b right here. 1, 2, 3, small b. Pivot right here. This should take you down if that is a proper consolidation reversal read. Do you guys see how that works? I mean, just learn the principles, practice them over and over again. And there's a reason people put them down in a book to begin with. It doesn't mean they're absolutely right. It's because they've spent time observing these same patterns over and over again. So they're saying maybe there's something there. Maybe they're not 100%, but it's your job to take the theory that you read about in Prechter and Frost, to take the theory that you read about in Elliott Waves Made Simple by Steve Sinclair, and then apply it and make it your own, and then understand, not just understand that it's a rule and it happens, to know. You have to take it to another level before you put your money in, and you're confident putting your money in and betting on price going in one way or another and actually winning consistently. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, it can't be just some random nebulous theory. It has to become knowing. Okay, yeah. So, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I'm not overreacting, and, back to the title of the live stream, this is what I'm watching. This right here, this chart on the higher time frame, smaller time frame, this is what I'm watching. And I'm waiting for a big move to the downside. All right, so that's it from me. Guys, take care. See you tomorrow with a quick hit. All right, bye.